Good morning. Today is late in the night, 11:05 in the night. Video is for the morning. I would like to announce the information, then make the announcement. If you would like to participate with half an hour reading donated by Janet and Tom Burke, please write your comment under this video, and Monday I will be announcing the lucky person. Thank you, Janet and Tom Burke. They are walking angels on the earth. And now even Janet is, I don't know when she will go to hospice, but she is preparing herself to go there. She said that she's not selling her car. She said it will be easy selling her antique car, luxury antique car from 1989, that people are turning heads when she is driving. She is donating this for the lottery. She said that way is more fun. More people have some chances to get that car. So it is. She's amazing. And the video is for spiritual and entertainment. Two guys are coming home. Well, two guys were drinking night before, and in the morning they are meeting, and one is asking, how did you end up at home? Oh, I was like lightning. You mean you go that fast? No, I was going zigzagging. So that's for a week ago. I predicted about the meeting between Trump and Putin. I said that I see Trump stepping on the rake, the one that you are raking leaves, and the old-fashioned ones, so they are just, and he's stepping on the bottom, and the wooden part is hitting him in the forehead. So it's like a joke for those crazy jokes on YouTube. So I believe, I knew it, that he will make a fool of himself, Well, I was mostly correct. Don didn't achieve anything. Of course, tomorrow morning, in a few hours from now, he will be bragging how wonderful the meeting was, how successful he is with the negotiation and so on. Nothing. Putin didn't give up an inch. Trump is giving up everything, and we don't even know how much more, because he will never admit that he was so eager to give up. And Putin is more aggressive since Trump became a president than ever before. Like under Biden, he was not that aggressive. Now it's more and more aggressive. So he knows that Don is not going to do anything. And the next meeting will be in Moscow. And I'm making prediction for the next meeting. When I closed my eyes, I saw Trump under the water. And he is trying to, and on the water is ice, but as well big piece of glass, stained glass, beautiful stained glass. And I'm seeing Trump through that stained glass. He's trying to go for the breath, but there is no way that he can breathe. It's because there is no bubble under the glass. So he is drowning. He will be desperate, he will be beat up, and he will be vulnerable. not a good idea for him to go to Moscow, because he will put himself in a worse jeopardy than the rake. Since Trump is in power, he lost, the Putin is more aggressive, so that's not going the right direction, and it will not go the right direction. And if Trump will be so laid back towards him, that's not a good outcome. How will Trump act after the meeting in Alaska? And I have to tell you, I was recording a moment ago. This is my second time recording, and I don't like to repeat myself because I don't know what I said in the previous short video because I forgot to put my microphone. And how will Trump act after the meeting in Alaska? He will be saying how wonderful he was, how successful. So this is nothing new. He is always saying the great job, the best meeting, the successful meetings, all the things that he can create in his imagination. Cheryl asked me, will Trump try to sell some land in Alaska to Putin? And I saw a white wolf wooing to the moon. Moon is symbol of secrets, and I think that will happen, that we will not know the secrets. It will be behind the scene. They were talking for 2.5 hours, and Putin was talking in English, so they didn't need translators. How that will go? Or how will Trump act after this? Yeah, celebrating with his group of people, with love towards Putin, and he will think that the better job he will do in Moscow. And I just told you, I don't think he will do any better job than the first time. Actually, it will be worse because he will be under the water. I will pull 3 cards because I didn't pull cards for that answer. So how will be the Moscow meeting? Trump will go different direction for quiet. He would like to be a nice guy, very cautious, not to step on the toe of Putin. I would like to know what Putin knows about him. Bannon said, apparently, because that it could be that Putin has results from Trump's school. That's just a theory. And that Trump didn't finish what he is saying that he finished, or the marks were so poor, so that's maybe the embarrassing thing. Is that the case? He was the winner at the school, not really, upside down, and he's crying about that. But that's the card I'm saying. I'm not saying anything because I never had any chances to check his papers. And Mike Cohen said, his lawyer, that he was going to that university, and he said, if you would try to sell Trump's documents, Trump will sue you. So they are afraid to do anything. Bridget York. Excuse me. How are Trump's kids feel about what's going on? And I saw the scale that is symbol of law and the money are on one side and another. As long as they are making money, they are fine. They don't have any problems. Even Tiffany and Baron, as long as daddy is able to make in 7 months 3.5 billion, who cares? So that's how they feel. And I saw that scale with the money. So all about the money, beginning of new adventures, like special cryptocurrency, and they believe he is the best ever guy because all of them are making such a good profit. Julie, when Don Don is finally removed from the office, one way or another, what will happen to Trump's kids? Will they hide away? I believe that they have already cozy places somewhere in Saudi Arabia, so they can run there in any case of instability, and they will be safe. I thought how unfair it is for the kids who, okay, they will be, rainbow over his family, the security of the money, it's all about money for them. But I thought how hard it is to raise the kids right now. I'm sorry. They don't have the good sample on the presidency. President and First Lady are not the people that you want your children or grandchildren to look after, up to, and be like them. So I believe when yesterday I was a little bit watching the beautiful story about Taylor Swift and her boyfriend, fiancé, I thought, what an uplifting story. Young, very talented people, hardworking, in love, and so adoring each other. They are, and I was adoring them. I thought, that's what we have to show our kids. I don't have any grandchildren yet, but it is something that it's worth it to give as a symbol of inspiration. Taylor Swift, not only that she is amazingly beautiful, amazingly talented, but the way they are acting towards each other, it's so breathtaking. I remember when I was in love with my husband, and every day he was calling me a few times, even from his office. He couldn't talk from the office, so he was running downstairs when there was public phone, and he was calling me to tell me, I love you, I love you. And in the middle of the night, when I thought about this, I thought, I remember when he sent me a song, Stevie Wonder. I just called from USA, from Canada. I was still in Poland, and they disconnected us because they thought that there is some hidden message. So the kids of Don Don, not what we want our kids to take a sample of. Trini Patsy, 61, when BB will be removed from power, so that the Palestinian people will stop suffering? Is it so that heart enriching and breaking? I cry for the children. You are not the only one. We all suffer. It's painful to watch the devastation. I see a symbol of death. So, big change or death that will happen to Bibi. He might be assassinated or he might have stroke or heart attack. But he will be eventually gone. And what will happen? Someone new will take his place, a nice surprise, and that person will go to the power. I think it will be something related to assassination, because it's the cheating card. So something might happen to Bibi. Maria Taliercio. What are the chances that Mrs. G Maxwell will be taken out of this world and the trouble for Donny proving his EP connection will be over? I see a ghost coming from the forest. So even if she will be taken out, the similar way as EP was taken, she will be still very spooky, very active, very dangerous for him. And the next question I will let you to wait for, but I think she is prepared for that. She will go from the different direction and use the power of law. She's sleeping on it. She is sleeping right now, but eventually she might have to do something to protect herself. And the second part of that question is from Cheryl. Has Maxwell passed her blackmail information to someone for storage that will be released if something happened to her? Yes, I believe it is her brother. She has two brothers, so the one who is more wild, more closer to her, was more closer to her. I'm seeing him like a young man on the horse and adventurous, ready for attention, like the rodeo boy. So we will see something, if anything will happen to her, that will be more interesting. Some magazines will be, she will be a ghost. She will have more power than she has now, and she will be a star of attention. So they are afraid. I thought this prison is much easier to do things behind than the one that Epstein was in. Marta S., what does the U.S. energy feel like in January 2029? So it's not this January, but in future. And I saw Swiss watch. It's moving very slowly. It doesn't have if you want to know if it's a real Rolex watch, the movement will be very smooth. There is no, like regular watch will have that movement, the arrows will be going this way and that way. This one will be moving very slowly. So I believe it will be under control by 2029. Even time is flying so fast. Oh boy. Yeah, it will be safe and secure. Everything will be renewed upside down, and they will put a lot of work for the security. So that's a good prediction. Lily Rose, will Hurricane Erin make into the east coast, or will it be a fish storm? I saw this slower moving, but the slow moving hurricanes sometimes are accumulating a lot of water. So I'm not saying that it's completely safe, but I'm not seeing this too close to the land. And Brooke wrote to me today that they are not expecting to have that hurricane too close to the land. Puerto Rico is already getting floods. Yeah, it's not as close to the land, it's part-time job, but beginning of new season, so it will be one after another. This one will be more reliable. Cheryl Paxton is the top lawyer in Texas, the guy who had such a dirty hands. His wife was even testifying that he was doing bad things, and they didn't let him to be impeached. So Paxton urges Texas judge to jail Beto O'Rourke over fundraising related to the restrictions, restrictions for it. How that will end up. For Beto O'Rourke, it will be great. Actually, the more they will be after him, the more he will become a hero, national hero. So I believe he will be symbol of some movement. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm sleepy. All right. So Beto will reach a status of a hero, which is helpful. Sometimes those guys who are getting in the good trouble and gaining more popularity. And he was running for presidency. He was not completely behind. We knew about him. He was the one who was dancing on the tables. He's very charming and young, and he will start the movement in Texas because the gerrymandering, it is something that he is fighting with. And how will be for Democrats in Texas? Some of the Democrats will be stronger, but not all of them. Division. I see the dividing them. So how it will be for Beto. It's shortened from Roberto Beto. And Beto will be making important decision about that. He will have more power. So they will be after him, and he will be gaining more power, more money actually will be coming for him to fight, and he will be fighting. And how it will be for Democrats in Texas. And I said that they will be divided, like when you are dividing some flour when you are baking. So angel of justice, what they put, they will receive. Some of them will be crying because they will be dismissed, but some of them will feel like they are the stars. Teresa Kalazi is asking, since I saw the attack on White House fence, actually, I was talking about this recently, will there be another insurrection, this time on Don Don? That's the reason he is doing this ICE and police and FBI movement in DC, because he is preparing for that. He knows that something like this will happen. Will that score him an administration enough that Congress has no chance but to do something? Something good will come out of it. So, it will grow like a nice cake, and it will be yummy and good. Maybe not yummy, but it will be a good. Surprise. He will be hurt, and the legal things will be taken care of. So even Congress will have to stand up to him. Excuse me. I want to put prayers for Janet and Tom again. I wish you all the best. And for Heidi's husband, he had operation today, and she said at least now the operation went well, so she can go and sleep. Poor girl. But it's him who is suffering. But since the operation went well, I'm so happy that we want to send them the best wishes and best prayer and the prayers. Maggie Zale, prayers to everyone in our community who's suffering, sending them love and healing and peace. Thank you so much for watching me, and please check if you are a subscriber, because you might not know, but you might be unsubscribed. My husband is unsubscribed, and because we are under the same kind of connection on the line, I used to have his phone, so I can't even subscribe him anymore. And they were asking me a few times if I want to unsubscribe. Why would I want to unsubscribe to my own channel? So that's a different game that we have to play. So please check, and if you are not getting notification, unsubscribe, and the same moment resubscribe. Once more click. First time when you will click, it will be unsubscribe, and then you will be subscribed. And for notification if you can. Thank you so much, and prayers for Newfoundland. I had the question about Newfoundland, if that fires will be over, and I saw that it's yin and yang, so it will be on and off. One place will be getting lower with the fires, and the hurricanes will bring more rain, so that will eventually settle down the fires. But so far we didn't have yet those rains. In Alberta it's cold and wet. Today was only, in the afternoon was 20, but in the morning was only 12. So it is getting cold. Thank you so much, and see you Monday on live. And please check under this video if you are the lucky person, but after Monday video. So Monday I will announce who is the person who won the half an hour reading. See you, stay positive, and if you can walk for some good reason, if you can protest, do that. Don't get into any trouble, but peaceful protest. Thank you. Bye-bye.